DeGiorgio, the senior. And it's knocked away by Sovie from behind. She gets the lead pass here, 1-on-2. She's going after it and finishes. And I think the Eagles will be content to pull it out as Coach Call calls something from the sideline. Trying to get a little bit of confidence going into the first quarter break. DeCam splashes. Lund wants a ball screen. She'll get it. Roberts rolling. Eagles not able to get much penetration until the great feed. Lane made, setting up Roberts for the easy deuce. Open look from Schmidt, passed it up. Sovie won't splash. The Eagles cut it to 7 to end the third quarter. Good chance to set up here in the half court, try to solve this zone. Sovie's got a triple early in this one as she moves it over. Almost another turnover. DeCam in a straitjacket. Corner, pocket, splash for Roberts. As the Trojans moving with a purpose yet again. Good contest for the Eagles. Now do they want to push? You know Sovie's always looking ahead. Setting up Schmidt. Corner, pocket, cash. Both teams feeling each other out here early on. Eagles switching across the perimeter today. Famboule from behind with the rejection. Eagles swinging it quickly around the perimeter. Elrod with the size advantage in the post. Leaves him in the dust for the finish. They're getting their money's worth this afternoon. Let's leave it at that. Famboule was open on the screen and roll. Instead, the Alaskan Assassins splash on the right wing. Eagles taking their time. Elrod, spin cycle for the lead. Sutton with a hammer up the middle, dug out nicely by the back line of Mid-America. Foker was denied. Porter has that one dug out by Ball. The lefty, McGill, dug out at the back by Walker. Foker denied once again. Sutton has to adjust to that one. Foker with a hammer. Too much to handle. Down go the pins. Mid-America playing it for the lefty. Good chance for the Tigers here. Villanova with the dropper. Dug out by Neapoli. Porter sends over. Merrick sprawling to the floor to save it. McGill cross court. Mid-America will play for Neapoli. High at the net. Good chance again for the Tigers. The lefty, McGill for the match. And now, after the timeout moments ago, it's a set point once again for DBU. Whitehead putting it in play. They'll set up Reimer, denied, and the Patriots take the third set. Macy Winburn, the sophomore out of McKinney, back to serve once again for DBU. Playing it wide. Lund dug out by Winburn as she's knocked back. It goes over, stays in play. Houston trying to end it. CIU, great hustle to keep it alive. They'll give Houston another try, and she makes no mistake. Slapping the floor, loving the set from her teammate. Make it 15 now for the senior. And all of a sudden, Wyatt, DBU can knot things up here on their serve.
Yeah, 1 point game. That's how quick it can change. And you start playing with confidence. That bench starts getting a little bit louder. They haven't really put the pressure on Northwestern yet. The Eagles have some now.
Great sprawling save at the back from Ernest. Sending over was Black. Straub deflected at the wall. Patriots another opportunity. Their go-to, the senior Clark, was denied. Now up the middle with some more thunder. Sophie Black is pushed back. Soleil Newland coming up with the goods. Just a 2-point lead, but I tell you what, if this goes to 3, it feels pretty big. It feels bigger than 3 for the Eagles. They got a good chance here. Grutheson, cross court, right there waiting for her was Brock. They'll set up their senior Clark. Eagles with another crack at it. Gabby Straub with the answer. Brooke Clark back to serve. The senior looking to keep her club alive. They won the 5-setter earlier on this evening. 1-0 so far in pool play. That could be changing though. Gabby Straub says, I'm going to end this thing, and what a fitting way to finish, Wyatt. 15 to lead the way for the Eagles in this straight set win. Sydney Schwitters back to serve for the Eagles. And here we go. Number 1 versus number 2 for all the marbles. The national championship in the air. Callie Schwitters diving on the floor to keep it alive for Northwestern. She's the lone senior for the Eagles. Gabby Straub with the dig. And Kendra Hardy has the opening kill of the afternoon. Albeit they were only down 2, Wyatt, the Eagles starting to build some momentum with 4 in a row. It's killed right there.
I was going to say, it kind of felt like more than 2, though, with the way they started this set. So big for the Pilots to get control back of the serve.
They'll set up in the middle. The hammer pounding the nail into the 2x4. Maddie Payne, the freshman, bringing the heat. The junior out of Pennsylvania sends to the middle. Sydney Schwitters sets up her cousin, Callie Schwitters, and somehow the Pilots keep it alive. Vendel plays over. Callie Schwitters, a second chance, and it's money. All square, 23-all, a spine tingler in set 3. From one freshman to another, Carolyn Mullet, the lefty, on set point. Schwitters sets up Hardy, dug out by Mullet. Her and Fernandez have come up large. The senior McDonald, third time's the charm as the Pilots send us to a 4th. Payne putting it in play. Schroyer diving to keep that one alive. Hardy up the line for the kill.
Not done yet. Northwestern is saying we have other thoughts in mind. Kate Rogers is going to come off the bench in a big moment now and try to lead Northwestern here to what I call the overtime phase of volleyball.
Who can come up with the goods when it matters most? The sophomore sends it up the middle, making sure she gets it in play. North sent straight back. Can the Eagles level things? Straub denied back, and we're going to a deciding 5th because it's a block party on the far side. The final steps are often the hardest. Does that ring true in these next couple of moments? Championship point as the senior puts it in the air. She gets the dig at the wall. Denying him one more time. Maddie Payne has really taken over for the Pilots in these latter stages, Wyatt. The freshman Fernandez back to serve. I said earlier it may be the biggest moment of her career. Well, now it's not. This is the biggest one right here. Straub plays it at the back. Schwitters has to play over. Good chance for the Pilots to set someone up. Payne, and now the Pilots will have their first championship point of the match.
See how Northwestern handle their nerves here. Fernandez back to serve for the national championship.
The freshman taking a deep breath. Sydney Schwitters gives Newland a chance, and the Bethel Pilots complete a comeback for the ages. Jorgensen connects with McCann. Eagles in the final third, threatening once again. JT Olsen weaving past a defender. Olsen buries it for the Eagles. The freshman out of California, his second tally of the season. Eagles lead 4-0. Turn back the other way before Mullen steps in. R.J. Mullen in the final third, looking to get it to her right foot. Steph Hansen from outside the box ricochets it in. Eagles take the lead. Natalie Moeller playing forward. Amanda Kosaric with the head of steam. Past one defender, past another in the final third. Amanda Kosaric strikes for the Eagles with the left foot. The play into the box, headed away by Elfrey. Still in the danger zone, though. Farrell to the far post, denied by Gunkel. Point blank chance. Mendez into the midst of Gunkel. Luke McCann now ready to send in. Give somebody a chance at the far post. JT Olsen denied. Cole Elfrey on the answer. Eagles double the lead. The Eagles threatening in the final third. Hendry unable to get a touch to it there off the pass from Westlink. Marzen able to play it towards Jorgensen. He has a little bit of room to work with. His cross in. Josh Hintz can't get to it. Kobe Westlake buries it for the Eagles. They double the lead once again and find the back of the net. Polar's very balanced offense last year. 282 on the ground per game, just over 200 through the air per game. Once again, out of the gun, the draw play goes for a touchdown for Terrence Kamara. Polars 6-0 lead. And Randall on his own power now walking on the sideline. Good to see for the Huskies as the Polars quickly to work. Sanders Jr. cutting it back all the way to the other side of the field. He gets a couple of blocks, and that is a huge gain for Sanders Jr. This could be a house call for the Polars. The wideout all the way to the end zone. Once again, calling his own number. Newton down the far sideline. See you later. Touchdown, Tigers.